host, Josh Wade, and this is the internet's place to explore the 5 senses of coffee and wine. You know, it's springtime here in Spokane, and we're out grilling today some steaks. Super excited about this, you know, and what a perfect opportunity to be able to taste a few wines that we got in that are in just some alternate packaging. A lot of times people are afraid of boxed wine, so we're going to give these samples a try and see, you know, if they fit the bill for the barbecue crowd. You know, oftentimes when you're having a party in the summertime, you've got a lot of people around. You don't need to pop out the best of the wine. You know, sometimes just some, what you need is a lot of juice. So hopefully that's what these wines provide. We're going to give tonight a look at a Mott Haven winery from Central Coast of California. It's a Chardonnay, 100% Chardonnay. Both of these are equivalent to 4 bottles of wine. So really, if you're having a massive party out on the deck, you know, and if you're sipping these wines in those red plastic cups, you probably are not going to go wrong with these. The second wine is a Big House Red. This is a 2008. All the wine is from California. All of it is vintage wine. There's about 6 different grape varieties in this wine, and I'll list them all with as much information as I can find out in the notes. So let's take a sneak peek at the steak here, this barbecue. Use a little bit of soy sauce, some garlic salt, Italian seasoning salt, pepper. Alright, so let's give these wines a try. Alright, so the color of this wine, you can tell, is just a real light straw, more of a yellowy straw color than a honey color. Let's go ahead and give it the sniff. Real tight on the nose, a little bit of effervescence coming through, not a lot of character and flavor on the wine, a little bit of hints of butteriness and some apple and some pear, but really not much else. So let's give it a sip. You know, personally, there's not much off balance this wine. It's pretty high in acidity as the back end. A friend of mine, Josh at Wine Accessorized, reviewed this wine. I totally agree that it's got a little bit of an off balance acidity in the back end of it, but it's not something terrible. It's actually one of the better white box wines that I've experienced. It's got some great tropical flavors that are coming through in the background, like some pineapple and some peaches. Actually, I take that back, not the peaches. More of a pineapple and a little bit of a lemon zest. Doesn't have a strong, overwhelming mouth-coating feel that a lot of Chardonnays have. Overall, you know, I think it's $24 for the 4 total bottles you're getting, so $6 a bottle. Would not be ashamed to present this at a party, especially when people are expecting just to get some basic beverages like beer and some basic wine. Wrap up the wine review of the Big House Red in the Octavian container. I think it's 6 different varietals in this wine, 6 different grapes in this wine, all from the 2008 vintage. It has a very bright purple color. It reminds me a lot of a Malbec. There isn't any Malbec, I don't think, in this, but we will give it the sniff. Really, that's actually predominantly very grapey. There's a lot of grape flavor coming out, kind of a cherried, candied grape, if you will, in there. So not a lot on the aroma. Reminds me of a wine I recently poured down the drain, but we'll see what it comes across on the palate. So let's give it a sip. Alright, so overall the impression I get on this wine is it's not terrible. I can definitely tell that it's not of the highest quality. It's got some good back-end structure, so we're going to have it with steak. Maybe a good burger wine actually would be a little bit better. If you just need some red wine, you're sitting out on the deck, maybe this one would stand across a little bit better being a little chilled. The fruit flavors are a little subdued in there, not a lot happening on the palate. It's not off balance, it's not over acidic, it's not horrible, it's not terrible. It's just nothing to remember it by. I think it's $20 for the total of 4 bottles, so wouldn't be something I'd throw out, but definitely you could bring it out for a party when you got a lot of people towards the end of the night, actually after they've already had a few of your good bottles of wine, and they're not really paying that much attention to what they're drinking. Anyway, life is always meant to be enjoyed with friends. I want to encourage you guys to have a party on your deck this summer. Tell me what you're grilling. Remember to drink happy. Cheers.
Now nothing seems as strange as when